The shilling at 96.25, it's getting closer and closer to the 100 shilling mark.
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, most analysts are predicting it will hit 97 before the end of the week, and we might just see the 100 psychological mark. It really, at this point in time, the only thing that can save us is the central bank coming in. Otherwise, I don't see the market correcting itself anytime soon.
Okay, the central bank and its ability realistically, even if they come in to defend the shilling through dollar sales, they've done a lot on, by way of monetary policy, and it's not keeping the shilling strong. What are the other factors that are having a significant bearing on this currency? Because even if the central bank intervenes, indications thus far is that it can't do much.
Yeah, I agree with you. The central bank can't do much because again, we have the Eurozone crisis at this point in time. We are about to get some bonus payments for the tea farmers. Really, there's nothing much the central bank can do. Any action on their part will be too much, too late.
Right. Let's talk about other drivers of the market today. All eyes on Kenya Airways. We're expecting possibly regulatory approval and a rights issue in November.
I mean, I agree with you. At this point in time, Kenya Airways is the center of activity. But then today it shocked me. It traded below the 30 shilling mark. So really, I don't know. I don't know whether it's the whole market, whether it's the perception of the whole market, or it's just industry-specific factors. You know. Again, as you are aware, we are about to see the IPO for Precision Tanzania, of which Kenya Airways owns some shares. I don't know. The performance of those two might just be linked.
All right, but let's talk about Kenya Airways. They are a premier carrier in Africa, but we know airlines, although on a recovery path, have been really pressured by the global crisis. It's been volatile oil prices. It's been traveler figures declining. Those issues seem to have abated in Kenya, but for how long?
Really, it's just a matter of time. For Kenya Airways, really the global factors will definitely have an impact on them. It's hard to forecast oil prices. The crisis is affecting them. Really, for them, there's not so much. Unless and only if they focus on cost-cutting measures, that is the only time that we'll be able to see a bit of a result in them. In the books.
What do you make of the gainers in today's market? I'm impressed to see that British American seems to be recovering. I mean, after debuting on the market, they lost over 16% in their price value, but that seems to be changing now. What's changing?
We all recall that it debuted at 9 shillings, which the market thought to be a bit expensive. As the days went by, price discovery took place. And at the price at 5 shillings, it was at a bargain. It was underpriced. So right now, again, we are seeing a price correction. We expect it to settle at levels of 6 shillings, 7 shillings, because I believe that is the true price.
What's happening on other counters like BOC gaining 9.3%? Is it just a question of how many volumes were traded at that counter or fundamentals?
For BOC, really, it was just a matter of volumes because we didn't see, we saw turnover that was very, very, very low. You can't make much out of it. And remember, again, it's a counter it's what I'd refer to as a closely held counter, or a counter that doesn't trade volumes that much. So really, that is just a one-off affair.
All right, let's move over to what's happening on the fixed income side. Now, obviously, we are seeing interest rates rising. That bodes well in the long term for curbing inflation. But does it bode well for those who are issuing corporate bonds? Shelter Africa is a bit worried.
Going forward, for any company issuing a corporate bond, it would have to consider a lot of other factors because we've had galloping inflation. Really, the interest rates, they are headed north. I mean, if I was a CEO of a company issuing a corporate bond, I don't think this would be the best time to do that.
All right, so
in my opinion.
So for anybody looking at the Kenyan market right now and saying, you know what, we love what the country has to offer, we love the sense of growth and stability, where would they put their money if they were trying to allocate a portfolio here?
I'd weight more towards real estate. I believe it offers the best return in the market right now. For the fixed income sector, I would keep off a bit, and equities I'll also keep off. Really, I'd put my money on real estate.